What is going on, guys? In today's video, we're gonna take a quick look on why I'm making a bold prediction and thinking XRP is gonna 100x in this next bull market. If that sounds good to you, make sure you smack that like button down below. Let's try to hit 100 likes on today's video. Now let's jump right on in to the video. As we jump right on in to the support and resistances for XRP, we're just gonna take a quick look at this before we jump into the juicy, goosey, whatever biggest things of the video that I have to talk about here. So as you guys can see, we're just pretty much bouncing around in between this support and resistance, right? So we had massive resistance at this red box here. You guys see we got resistance on it here, resistance all through back here, and then all through the bear market, this was a huge support level, right? And then all the way back here in the bull market, this was our previous old resistance as well, right? So what we're kind of doing is kind of reminding me of the previous bull market that we were in for XRP, right? So we're going to take a look at that later in the video. But as you guys can see, we also have major support here because this was our major resistance after what happened in March that we don't talk about, right? This was major resistance here, and now we're getting a nice bounce off of this, right? And this is our kind of last line in the sand for XRP because there's not much price action below this, right? There's literally just this high here and one of these lows and one of these lows. So this is where I'm seeing the next bounce coming off of, and we're also having major support line that we're going to look at later in this video as well, right? But anyways, you guys can see what I'm seeing here, why these two lines are so important. So much price action where these two lines are, and we need to kind of either break one or the other before we see a massive move. And I think it's going to be up, and I'm going to show you exactly why in this next chart, right? So if you flip on over to it, this is a fractal of the last bear market into the bull market for XRP, and this is the right now the bear market. We can't really say we're out of it yet, even though I think we are. But as you guys can see, look how similar these two things are playing out, right? We had a massive resistance turned into support back here, and a massive resistance turned into support right now, right? So we're going to look into this a little bit deeper. We're going to do a quick deep dive into this fractal for XRP and see why this is literally playing out exactly just like the last bear market, right? So as you guys can see, we first made our first, impulse in our all-time high right at this orange box here. As you guys can see, we did the same exact thing in this last this bull market, right? We topped out at this orange box, and then we capitulated down. Same thing here, we capitulated down, right? So we made our, we got our first, see this purple line here, guys? This acted as resistance once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times there in this bear market, right? And same thing back here. We had this purple line and we got resistance on it once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times before breaking above it, right? And also on the supports, right? We made our first little low here for this first green box, and then we made a second lower low here before continuing up, right? So same thing exactly happened here with a little caveat that we mention all the time because our crazy world that's going on right now. But we had our first green lower low here, and then we had our second lower low here. I think this lower low would have been the low if the March sell-off didn't happen that we saw here. I think we just pretty much went sideways and up here instead of kind of blasting down. So that's what I kind of see happening right now. But once we did break above this purple line here, you guys can see we spent from September all the way to almost April above this line. So it's almost 7 months of consolidation above this old resistance turned into this new support before we actually got our impulse. And right now, as you guys can see, we officially broke this line at the beginning of August. We've been above it for about 2 months now. So we could possibly see a little bit more consolidation above this for up to another 5 months. I know it's not what you guys want to hear, but that wait will definitely be worth it because I see a massive 100x happening once this 5 months is over. As you guys can see, everyone down here, right, if you were in the cryptocurrency space back here, everyone was like, oh, these altcoins are dead, nothing's going to happen with them, nothing's going to happen to them. Then literally overnight, we saw a massive impulse. This was over like literally a few weeks, right? Where we went from literally, this number here is 0.005 all the way up to 40 cents, right? That's absolutely insane. Literally overnight, people were calling the same thing that happened back here, what we're seeing right here. So this blue fractal is pretty much what I see playing out, within the next few months for XRP. I'm seeing, a consolidation till about the end of this year. I think it's going to be a little bit faster this time just because we saw this dump back here, and that's kind of made the buying pressure a little bit higher. We're also seeing major institutions also buying these cryptocurrencies as well, which is going to make it a little bit more parabolic quicker, in my opinion. But I'm seeing consolidation about to the end of this year, about the end of December, before we get that massive pump that we saw exactly like back here happen, right? And everyone's going to be like, I didn't see this coming. But I don't understand why you didn't see it coming, because it's doing literally the exact same thing that it did in the last bull cycle, right? Tell me guys if I'm crazy, if you guys don't see what I'm seeing here, but I'm seeing pretty much correlations between these two price actions of these last two bull markets, right? Multiple touches on the resistances, one local low, two local lows. Yes, we got this local low, but we gotta kind of rule that out because of what happened. Same thing here, one local low, two local lows. So I know this time, if we get the measurement tool out, right, from where we get our local low to the top, you guys can see this was about a 100x, right? And if we did the same thing back here, I think, if we took from this local low here, 18 cents to our 100x would bring us right at about that $18 mark. So I'm seeing, but I think it might even be higher than that. I'm seeing somewhere between a $20 and $30 XRP, in my opinion, at the end of this bull market. Now, do I think this is going to happen in a few months? No, I'm seeing this more of the end of 2021 or, about to like the mid of 2022. So about a year to a year and a half before we really start seeing, these parabolic gains, at least another months before this parabola starts. But, till we reach those high dollar levels, it's going to take, another year or so, in my opinion. So just be patient, make sure you're holding what you already have, and make sure you're just buying these dips, because yes, I'm saying it's going to go up. Do I think it's going to go up right now? No, I think we're going to see a little bit more downside action, probably back down to like the 20 cent mark, maybe even lower, back down to like the 17 cent mark. I don't see it go below that, but make sure you guys are buying these dips when you have your chance, because the chances, as you guys can see here, are slowly running out, and I don't want you guys to miss out on this, right? So I just have another illustration of what I'm talking about here and how similar these two are looking. I kind of just took the whole price action from the top to the where we are now, and look how similar these two things are playing out still, right? We had our downtrend, we had an impulse, downtrend, impulse, another downtrend, we got another impulse, downtrend, same thing here, downtrend, impulse, we consolidated for a little bit, impulse, we consolidated for a little bit. We had our downtrend here, same thing here, we had another downtrend, another impulse, same thing here, another impulse. This one went down straightly. This one had a massive dump because we know what happened this year. And then we started getting another impulse. Same thing here, we started getting another impulse. This is when we finally broke out of, our little downtrend that we were in, and we confirmed it as support. So this is just another example of what I'm talking about. And I just don't really want you guys to miss out on the life-changing money that is coming, in my opinion. Now, don't throw your whole house, sell your house, put your mortgage, sell your car, and put it all into XRP. That's not what I'm saying. Only afford what you can invest to lose, and, with the assets that you already have on hand. But, I think buying the dips for XRP in particular, because it hasn't really even started that parabola, versus a lot of other altcoins have already 5 to 10x already. You're going to miss out on a lot of gains on this such low valued coin that everyone's written off, when it's literally everyone wrote it off last time, and you saw exactly what happened. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you guys think XRP is going to take off just like it did last time, according to this fractal, or if you guys, for whatever reason, think XRP is dead as well, right? So, and also make sure you guys hit that like button down below. Let's try to hit 100 likes on today's video. If we could hit 150, that would be absolutely crazy. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Make sure you smack that subscribe button. Sorry, if you haven't subscribed already. I come out with daily crypto videos, and I love making videos for you guys. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Have a great rest of your day. Don't stare at the charts all day. It's not going to change the price. See ya.